Ready, a voice inside my. I gotta get my little. Ah, the only thing is I gotta turn the wheel because it will literally honk the horn. My work provided lunch today. I'm so happy I don't have to go out. It's ham. I don't know where they got these at, but I'm gonna eat it. Cheers. I got a Sprite. So I got a lettuce wrap. Good afternoon. I don't know where this is from. My boss just came up to me and said, your lettuce wrap is in the fridge, in the black fridge, way on the bottom. He's like, I'm just telling you so nobody takes it. I guess people take each other's lunch here. The way they make it sound is like I need to buy a little lock for my lunch bag if I ever bring lunch. Okay. Today's been crazy. I've been here. Where they made it sound like it was gonna be super crazy, but it's not bad. We have a good team, I swear. Everything is running smoothly. What's everybody having for lunch? The good thing is I have tomorrow off. I have tomorrow off too. Yay! Tomorrow's a slow day, so I volunteered to be canceled. You're eating healthy too. Oh, come on. Doesn't a salad count for something? I almost forgot. I have a movie date with my sister tonight. My cousin's sister. My dad's side, the family is real small. How many brothers and sisters does he have? I mean, oh, it's a long story. He has 5 brothers and sisters. One brother, and then the rest are girls. But none of them really have kids. My oldest auntie, she only had 2 boys. One of them passed away. Um, He has kids, but he lives in Oklahoma. Um, my second auntie, she only had one daughter, and she lives in Texas with her husband. My uncle, he has two boys and a girl. They live in Apache Junction. My dad has three girls, and then my youngest aunt, she has one son and one daughter. So there's only like there's Chris, Hope, Pat, Sil, me, Zig, Michelle, Bella. There's only like 7 grandkids, and then the rest are all great grandkids. Um, but anyway, one of my cousin sisters, she lives out here. She lives in on the west side, and we try to we don't see each other a lot. I used to see them more when I was younger, but now that we're adults, we kind of drifted apart. And we try to see each other though. We try to make time to see each other. And I haven't heard from her. I've been I've been wanting to reach out to her, but I keep forgetting. I'm bad at texting. And anyway, she wants to go watch a movie tonight, so I told her, yeah, let's do it. They go to Oklahoma a lot, and I haven't been to Oklahoma since I was like in junior high. So everybody that I knew in Oklahoma, they're all older now, and they remember us. They ask about us and stuff. And my my aunties and my cousins, they're always telling us like, you guys need to come visit. But my grandma, she's Kiowa. She's no longer here. Uh, she's from Oklahoma. Her and my grandpa got together when they were really young. So, anyways, I have a movie date with my sister. What movie? I already watched it. Don't tell her, but she hasn't watched it yet. And there's a cheap theater that shows cheap movies. It's in Tempe. It's called Pollock Theater. We used to go there a lot, me and the kids, because everything that shows in a theater right now, probably like within a couple of weeks, it'll show over there, and it's cheaper. The tickets are only like $3.50. So me and the kids used to go and watch. We just skip everything that's in the theater right now, and we wait about 3, 4 weeks because we know it's gonna show up over there, and then we go over there and pay $3.50. So it's a lot cheaper. Anyway, she wants to go watch It Ends With Us. I actually went to go see that with Sierra and Larry. It was a good movie. I don't mind watching it again, and I don't mind spending time with my sister. So I told her, yeah, I'll go. Are you Team Harkins or Team AMC? I'm Team Harkins. Um, those guys over there, their team, is it AMC? Is that the one that has IMAX? Good afternoon, Lorinda. Harkins, in my opinion, has the best popcorn. Hi, Darla. Outside of Oklahoma. Yeah, those guys are. Which area would be? Like Carnegie, um, Shawnee, Anadarko. Well, technically it would be Anadarko to like Fort Cobb and is it Fort Cobb? I know there's Anadarko. There's a little town where we used to go to powwows and then Carnegie. And I already asked my family if they know Simply's man. I was gonna be like, hey, tell spread the word. He's acting a fool on TikTok. Curtis. I don't know what's showing there, but she wants to. I do know she wants to watch. It ends with us. Harkins, I get free tickets when scoring 100 on Secret Shoppers. Really? Simply's. I know him. Because I know he's Kaiwa, and I know he goes to Kaiwa Gord Clan, which is where my family goes to every year, like clockwork. So I was like asking them, "Do you guys know him?" They're like, "No." I said, "Well, he's this Kaiwa dude on TikTok. He's with this crazy Navajo lady, and they're both crazy, and they're drama on TikTok. Damn, spread the word. Damn. Hopefully, we're not related." Simply's Chain. I like that movie. I saw it by myself. No kids. Bags. Yeah, bags and boils. Nah, people. I haven't seen nothing of them lately. I need to go check out the Benali page and catch up. Man, those guys are drama, man. If you literally like drama and reality dramatic shows, you will be entertained. I will tell you that on TikTok. Health fair. In addition, the health fair will have boots. I know, me too. They're entertaining. I will say that. They're like the number one hated couple on TikTok, I swear, in Indian country. I just killed that sandwich. What time is it? 58:08, 28. 48, 58:08, 28. I gotta go in at 28. That was just enough though. While you're sitting in your house talking shit. Did they say that? I had to stop watching early. She gives me anxiety. Hold on, I keep for the last week and a half, I have been feeling like I have a peridot in my nose because I've been having bad allergies and I keep feeling like something's peeping out of my nose, but there's nothing. They got you something set aside for you. I know, finally. I had to remind her yesterday. We have a meeting every day, and she's like, what do we want to eat tomorrow? Everyone's like, let's just do sandwiches. It's just easy. So I went up to her and I was like, can you get a lettuce wrap for me? She said, I will ask. And she came through. Yesterday we had a crazy patient that was pulling out her IVs. I work with the Mandarin language. Is that Chinese? She's Asian, I know that. I gotta tell you a funny story. Um anyway, she was I heard the doctor come out and was like, she's in there going crazy, she's pulling out her IVs. So a couple of people ran in there, and then I was sitting at the desk really watching because I was charting, and that lady was going nuts in there. She was going crazy. I don't know what her problem was, but she she literally was getting mad at the Asian lady, saying, can you get somebody else? Can you get a white person? I don't want you. I want a white person. And then the Chinese lady, she's I don't know if she's Chinese. She's Asian. She comes out. She's all, who's white? Because it was me, this other Mexican guy, and then this other lady. She was white, but she's real tan. Like you can't tell she's white. And then a white guy went in, or this guy that looks white but he's not white, he's Mexican or he's Puerto Rican. He went in there and it was crazy though. She was causing a big old scene yesterday. um but anyway, so I have something to tell you. One of the YouTube needs to let us mods pin comments. Seasons changing, yeah. Chinese, okay, I figured it was. I didn't want to be wrong. Yesterday, this lady that I work with, she's a white lady, and she has like fillers. Her lips are just oversized. Her lips were she kind of looks like a skinnier, younger, big Ange. Her hair is just straight as jet black. You can tell she dyes it. And she has like fillers in her face. Her lips are done. You could tell because they're like bigger. And she just reminds me of Big Ange the way she looks, but she's skinny. And she was like, "Are you native?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "I'm obsessed with Native Americans and their way of living." And I was like, "Ugh, you're one of those? Okay, let's keep talking." Hey, I didn't say nothing. I was thinking that. And then she's all, Um, I was at this retreat where we were doing yoga outside and the sun was going down. It was really calm, it was really peaceful, and there was a bunch of us ladies that were there, and um she was like, I'm really in tune, I'm really spiritual, I really believe in that, and I really admire the Native American teachings and their traditions and stuff, and I like learning about. And I was like, okay, okay, keep going, keep going. And she was like, but I was like looking for a sign, and she was like, the sun was going down, it was so peaceful. I was just having a bad day. I was looking for some sort of sign from the universe, and she's and then the sun was beautiful, and she's out of nowhere. This big owl came and just flew right there, right in the house, and she's like, "Oh, how it's just so like it really touched me, and I really felt like it was a sign for me, and I was really like connected and just really all spiritual. And then she was like, and then I looked it up, and it said that it's a sign, it's a sign of good token, it's a blessing and going all out. And then I looked at her and I was like, I hate to break it to you, but Google lied. I was like, for most natives, that's a bad sign. She was all, really? She's like, wait, she's all, what does it mean? I was all, basically in my culture and a lot of cultures that I know, it's a bad it's a messenger. I was a messenger, but it's a bad message. Like for us Apaches, I was like, most of the time someone like passes away, most of the time, not all the time, but it's a bad message. And she was like, oh, she was like, wait, let me show you. She's like, I have a picture. She's like, do you want to see it? I was like, yeah, I guess. And she showed me. And it was like, you could see it was real pretty though, like the sun was going down. There's a big old owl right there. And I started cracking up, and I was like, yeah, that's not a good thing. And she was like, I looked it up, and I was like, I'm telling you, lady, that's not a good thing. And then she could tell she was really thinking about it all day. Cause probably like an hour later, she was sitting by me again, and we're chatting. And then she's all out of nowhere. She's all, do I need to like update my will and insurance and stuff? And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, because of the owl. I was like, it's not necessarily you. I was like, it doesn't necessarily mean death. You're a white person, so maybe it's coming from your European side. Maybe it's a token. But for us, I'm saying it's a bad thing. It doesn't necessarily mean death. It's just a messenger. So, it's not saying death is upon you yourself. It's just like, something's gonna happen. It may or may not. It may not even apply to you because you're not even native. You don't even believe in this. And she was all like, oh, okay. She was like, but it's not me though, right? I was like, oh my God. I was like, no, it's not you. It could be. Maybe. There's a possibility. There's possibility in everything, but probably not. Most likely not. So you can chill out now. And she was like, oh, I was all really thinking about my kids and my house and my will, and I was like, I just cracked up and I walked off, and she was just laughing. She got a big old kick out of it, and then she was telling everybody, and everybody was just laughing at her. It was funny though, and I was just like, bruh. I was like, this is a problem you face in the city or anywhere you are when you're the only native. This has happened plenty of times, and I was just like, this girl. Oh, and then she was like, yeah, my baby, she's like, my boyfriend's really into all of this too. And she was like, she was talking about the Navajo way. And I was like, yeah, that's the way Navajos believe about the baby laughing and blah blah blah. And she was like, yeah, we Googled that and we saw it. And I was like, man, these guys are hardcore. Is that why your hair's jet black? Is that why you want your hair jet black and straight? Um, but yeah, it was funny yesterday. It was very entertaining yesterday. Her spirit animal or what? And then she kept asking me questions throughout the day, and I was telling her, but I'm just like, homegirl, this doesn't even apply to you. You don't even go here. You're not even a part of the club. Calm down. Yeah. Just because I'm telling you shit doesn't mean you're in. Yeah. I can't just turn you native like that. You have to be born native. Yeah. You gotta have it in you. So yeah, it was funny yesterday. Yee, not an owl. I know. An owl for us is a bad sign. A sign, all right. Oh, coming from a native, she's all OMG, all deep. I know. You're Billigana woman. Oh my god, you could. I know. If I was mean, I could have messed with her, but she's really nice. She's sweet, and you could tell there's people that like just really have admiration for natives, and then there's some that are just stupid and just I don't know. I've run into a lot of non-natives who are Caucasian who kind of badmouth natives, but at the same time, if you go to their house, they have pottery, they have rugs, they have dream catchers, and all this stuff. And I'm like, how are you really gonna shit on us, but yet your whole house is decorated with a bunch of native stuff? I don't get it. But her, you could tell she was really, really, she really didn't know. Yeah. So we let her slide. It's funny when you're the only native at work. Yeah. Not her taking a photo. I know. At first, I was thinking, like, when she's like, do you want to see it? In my mind, it reminded me of Reservation Dogs, that part where they go to, what's his name? Filbert. They go to his house, Uncle Brownie, and those owl statues, and they're all like, don't look. That's what I immediately thought of when she was like, do you want to see? But I was like, it's just a picture. It ain't that deep, kitty. It's just a picture. So, yeah, she really had a picture on her phone. It's Big Ange trying to communicate. Probably. This is way too funny. Hardcore. I bet she's the type to go to Sedona. Yeah, she is. She's probably sitting over there by a vortex right now, meditating, talking to the aliens. They think we're all magical. They do. They think we all have some healing power. I think next time I'm gonna bless her. Yeah. I'm gonna charge. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be like Joe Tahani in charge. All Hajon. You don't even have an Indian name. We are something else. Tell her no headdress. Um, the blurred out owls on Resdon. Yeah. Okay, what time is it? I have 10 more minutes. Hey, what is this? I'm sitting at the doctor's office trying to hold in my laughter. Yeah, it was funny though. Um, yeah, everybody thinks I'm Mexican here though, because like every time I get a Spanish speaking, we only have one guy that speaks Spanish. We have to use interpreters on the iPad, and he was a dick. He was an asshole at first, and when I first started and I was checking in somebody, I was like, "This one's Spanish speaking. Do you wanna take them?" He's all like, "You don't speak Spanish?" I'm like, "No, I'm native." And he's all like, "Oh." He's like, "Yeah, I guess I'll take them." And I guess he speaks Spanish, but he doesn't like it when people come up to him and say, "You need to take this patient because they're Spanish speaking." He gets all like, "It's not in my job description to be an interpreter," which I can get. It would be annoying because you're the only person speaking Spanish. But now he's cool with me. He's the guy that is like really picky and really he's just like this. He's real fast. He's good at what he does, but he don't talk. When I first came, they're like, "Oh, hey, this is Kitty," and he just looked at me and then he just walked off. I was like, "Fuck." That guy is gonna be hard to crack. That guy is my guy. Yeah, he's the one I need to get through. But like on my third or fourth day, he was like, "You're a fast learner." He was like, "You're doing a good job." And then everybody was all like, "What? Yeah, you got a compliment from him?" Yeah. I was like, "Yeah, hey, I guess I did, didn't I?" Yeah. But now he talks to me now, so we're cool now. He was telling me a while ago. He was like, "What? You don't want to work with me today?" I said, "You're every time I go over there, you're already halfway through, and you don't need nobody." I said, "You don't even want nobody to work with you." He's all laughing away. But yeah, um, I don't know. I just have a way of getting through people. Even with patients too, I could have the most asshole patient, most awful patient that no one cannot deal with. Put me in there. Put me in coach. By the time they leave, they will like me. They will want me. So today's a good day though. Acting all bad now just because I'm gonna have tomorrow off. That's all I keep thinking about tomorrow is I have tomorrow off. That's why I'm just full of life right now and happy. I'm gonna have a 3-day weekend. Good story, made my day. Hey, that's for you guys. That was for you guys. I'm gonna sip some more of this Sprite. This weekend is the Roy Track Memorial Powwow, 40th annual, I believe. Um, the powwow used to be at Pioneer Park, downtown Mesa, across the LDS temple, but they moved it because it has grown so big that there was never parking spots. It was poppin'. It's a poppin' powwow, I will say, in this area. Last year I went and I had to leave early because Juice came with me and then he was throwing a fit. So we left early. I was so mad. Last year, I remember walking around. I saw a couple people that watch my YouTube channel come up and say hi. But I remember thinking like I didn't even have I was in the works of starting my business. I don't think I was I think I might have mentioned it by then, but I was doing the all the stuff quietly. And I remember thinking I am going to be here one of these days. And I am happy to say that has come to fruition. My small business, Bijan Beauty, will be set up at the Roy Track Memorial Powwow, which is the Mesa Powwow. They have it um, in Mesa now, West Mesa. They have it at Riverview Park, which is where the Cubs training stadium is at. So if you guys are in the area or if you're close to the Phoenix area and can make a trip out, come hang out. You guys are welcome to hang out with me at my booth. Um, come stop by, come support native businesses. A lot of these people do this for a living. Come support and buy authentic art and crafts. It'll be Friday night, Saturday all day, and Sunday, probably till like early evening or afternoon maybe. But for sure, I will be there Saturday and Sunday. So you guys come on out. Get your Halloween palettes too. Get your Halloween palettes, your your LED mirrors. Those are going like hotcakes. What are you going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow, I don't know. I'm probably just going to prepare and pray that my shipment comes in tomorrow. Um, for sure, I'll be preparing tomorrow, getting things ready. Hi, Sina. Hope you get a lot of sales. Thank you. Oh, I went to that powwow last year. I miss Roy Trek, who was an awesome MC. When I lived in Phoenix, I enjoyed going to all the powwows in the area and hearing his jokes. Yeah, I didn't know who he was until recently. I asked my dad, I was like, where did I hear? Oh, I think it was over there. I went to the powwow and they were giving like a little um biography of his life, and I didn't know that. I didn't know he worked for the radio station or the news station. He was like I think he was like the first person to like go big time as far as broadcasting. And I asked cuz my dad went to broadcasting school. If you ever hear my dad announce at sports games, he has one of those broadcasting voices. And I asked because yeah, he went to broadcasting school, and then he helped get like the tower set up and helped with the our local radio station in San Carlos. But anyway, I was like, Dad, do you know who Roy Track is? He was like, Yeah, yeah. Everybody that uh everybody knows who he is that does like broadcasting. I was like, oh. And he was telling me. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I guess his nephew takes over now for the powwow. So um, and then his granddaughter, she's a good ball player. I watched her play. I think she plays in college now. What is her name? Same name. Afraid of his tracks. That's their name. He was a roving announcer for Gathering. His daughter's a badass champion. Fancy. Yeah. Yeah. They're like powwow people. That's what I've learned. Aren't they like Lakota or something? They have like some kind of northern tribe in them. But yeah. If you guys aren't doing anything, come by. I gotta clock back in and finish up here. um If you guys ever want to do a tournament and you want my dad to come do a tournament for you, let us know. Yeah. Um mm, I think that's all I have for now. I gotta go back in though. Peace out. Peace out, homeboys and homegirls. We'll see you later. Bye.